Good evening, and welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Kirby's Nightmare Dreamland on World 2, Stage 5. And ow, Frez does not protect you from cannonballs. Word to the wise. I like these cannons that float down on umbrellas. You kind of have to wonder who even sent them. And then the umbrella chases after you like it's sentient or something. It's a little unsettling. Oh yeah, there's something I haven't done. Sliding. You can actually kill things that way. I did it by accident because my controller's kind of wonky. I should just blame all of my mistakes on my wonky controller. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. This is a good place for lasers. It's a little slopey, but I don't really want lasers right now. Those down there give you the sleep ability, and when I say ability, I mean handicap. Because you fall asleep for a few seconds, you wake up, and then you lose it. Does it hurt anything? No, it does not. It leaves you completely vulnerable to attack. So, thankfully you're only gonna fall for that once, but, it's not a very nice thing to do, game. Ow. Gimme your crash attack that I can destroy these blocks with my super breath. Huh. So I don't have to use it, because I'm not sure if crash destroys blocks or not, actually. Maybe I should test that next time I see one. No, get up there, Kirby! You gotta get one-up number 14. It's vital to our success. No, never mind, because next room is a boss room. Anyway, this is a warp star room, which you can use to warp back to previous worlds. I'm not going to do that, because I'm sure you can figure out what it looks like. That would just waste time. This is Paint Roller. He paints things. He's kind of a hodgepodge of sorts. I like him. He's a little bit hard to predict at first, but once you get it, not so hard. And it gives you the crash ability sometimes. That was nice of you. Oh man, what a short fight. What a short, easy, unsatisfying fight. I wonder if later bosses will be the same. Most likely. Not all of them, though. I mean, by this point for me, yeah, all of the bosses are pitifully easy. But there's this one. There's this one boss. That was not always so easy for me. Oh no. No sir. But we'll get to that. Ow. Not sure why I fell for that. Give me that back. I don't want the mic ability because the sword is so much cooler. And this is the first level where these things happen, these giant red buttons. And most of the levels after this one, there's a giant red button and you have to figure out how to get to him. And you think, okay, well, let's see what's... Oh, well, I remember seeing the goalpost back there, so... Oh man, I failed that. Oh, I wonder how I was supposed to get that thing back there. Yeah. Most of them are not on obvious paths. In fact, I can't think of any that are. And when you beat a level with a red button, without hitting the red button, the door stays red. The sign above doesn't, the sign above does not flash like that one is. But it stays red, and you're like, this area right here looks like it should have been cleared. So if we go back there really quickly, I can show you this. Thankfully the stages are short. It's not a pain to have to go back to get a red button, because these are all really short stages. Yep, see? We're back here already. Give me that. Alright, one thing we didn't try was... Oh, hey, it's not a bottomless pit after all. And we break that and go in here, and go in here, and go in here. Okay. And there's the button. And oh, it does clear that area. The good thing once you clear a button in a stage that you've already completed is... Whoops. You can just leave. You don't even have to go through all that goalpost nonsense. Just move right on. My timing is awful. Awful, awful, awful. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that I'm playing this at 3:30 in the morning. No. It's my controller. It's my controller, you guys. To get the tomato those guys are standing on, you have to inhale them, which means you have to not have a power, which means it's a pain, because if you really want it and you've got a power, then you've got to get rid of it, and then suck him up, and then get your power back, all before it self-destructs, and it's just... Gosh, why would you do this to me, game? You're so perfect in every other way. Actually, there is another way this game is not perfect, at least compared to its source game thingy that it was remade out of. In Butter Building, which is where we are, I think at least 2 of the levels have these really, really cool looking platforms that would spin around when you walked on them, and it created this kind of 3-dimensional effect. And when you consider that this game came out for the Nintendo, like the original Nintendo, that thing that you played Super Mario Brothers on, it was pretty impressive looking. I think graphically this was, or, well, not this, but Kirby's Adventure was one of the most impressive games for the Nintendo. Graphically. Not sure about gameplay-wise. I like it, but I don't know if it's considered the best of all, because I have not actually played that many Nintendo games. I do not own a Nintendo. I should have gotten that to show you what it was, but we can get one next time. Yeah, I don't own a Nintendo. The earliest thing I own is a Game Boy, and the earliest main console that I own is a Super Nintendo, which I just got a few months ago on eBay. Yeah, I grew up in the Nintendo 64 era, because I'm only 18. Not old enough to be nostalgic about all these retro system thingamajigs. I do love them, though. Definitely love them. Gosh, I have 2 hit points left. Maybe I should focus. Stop talking about games and focus, because I'm about to die. Dying. Death and dying and doom and despair, and I don't think you actually have to kill this thing, but I always do anyway. This door just appears when it feels like. Whoa. That almost killed me, I think. Gosh, no, I don't... No. You know what? Fine. Let's just reach the end with 1 hit point left. Because we live life on the edge, because we're Kirby. We are the savior of universes. Why do you get to be UFO Kirby all the time? Who are you, other Kirby? You always see these other Kirbys in, like, his victory dances and stuff, and then... Where do they go? Why aren't they helping on his adventure? I mean, okay, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror aside. Whoa. Welp. That was embarrassing. But now I'm at full health, at the cost of 1 of my lives, which I have 14 of, so it's not that big a deal. So I can just high jump on out of this place. Whoocha! Oh, there's a wall up there. Never mind. And I will see you in level 3, stage 4, next time. Goodbye.